Christmas tree. Can you think of anything more American?
An American flag?
Or an American flag with Christmas trees for stars. Ooh, that would make a good cake. Note to self, I like cake.
The holidays mean different things to different people, but thankfully Stan Smith knows there's one way to commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ.
Ah, this is more like it. Two teenagers sitting on an old man's lap as a midget snaps a picture. If that doesn't commemorate our Savior's birth, I don't know what does.
I've probably already annoyed Stan by calling it holidays, as he's unhappy that Christmas is being replaced by the holidays, and that the traditional values of Christmas is being lost. And do you know who's to blame?
Well, do you?
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda. After throwing a real fit about the whole thing, Stan is visited by the ghost of Christmas past, who shows him the Christmas of his childhood, which is a great idea.
And that happy little boy is you. 'Tis Christmas morn, 1970. President Nixon is in the White House. The Partridge Family toppeth the charts with I Think I Love You.
Not such a good idea was reminding him about Jane Fonda again.
And Jane Fonda is filming her Oscar-winning role in Clute.
Bad ghost. Bad choice. Bad ghost. So, if Stan wants to save Christmas, he has to kill Jane Fonda.
There's only one way to save Christmas. Kill Jane Fonda.
Although, as it turns out, Jane Fonda isn't actually to blame for all this.
You have the power to be so much more than that.
Donald Sutherland?
You're destined to be a great woman. You know, you should get involved in politics.
Sutherland pushed her into politics. He's the one I have to kill.
What did you say?
Yes, turns out Donald Sutherland is more to blame, so he sets his sight on him.
Let's talk about it over drinks. Maybe at my place?
Let's talk about it over your brains. Maybe all over the place? Delightful.
However, before he gets a chance to follow through on that excellent quip, he's brought back to his own time by the ghost of Christmas past. Brought back to his home in America. Now under the control of the Soviet Union.
What's a Soviet tank doing in America?
I'll tell you what it's doing here. You changed something in the past that affected the future. Stan Smith, you destroyed America!
How, you ask? Well, Stan also met a very young Martin Scorsese and got him off drugs, hey! Which created a really bad domino effect.
Getting Scorsese off drugs means he never did all the cocaine that fueled him to make Taxi Driver. Which means he never cast Jodie Foster. Which means John Hinckley never obsessed over her. And he never tried to impress her by shooting President Reagan.
Which means Reagan was never empowered by surviving an assassination attempt. He must have lost to Mondale in '84.
Bingo. 47 days into his presidency, Mondale handed complete control of the U.S. over to the Soviet Union.
There's your lesson, kids. Keep doing drugs. One person whose life he didn't ruin, though, is Roger, who was, by the way, alive in the 70s and on Earth since Roswell, thanks for finally asking. But Stan dropped a tape that he bought for Roger, full of disco music, and Roger has just been strip mining that through the 70s to become a disco sensation and an incredibly rich millionaire. There's not a lot else to say about that story. It's just a fun little side plot that keeps the story going when we're kind of bored of the Christmas story, and yeah, it's a blast. So with Scorsese now drug-free, Stan decides to make Taxi Driver himself, the way it should have been.
It looked like you were talking to the mirror.
Like I was having a conversation with the actual mirror?
Yeah.
Not the person in the mirror.
No, now let's do it again, and this time...
You're an idiot. I quit.
Now I can make this movie with the actor I wanted from the start.
Yeah, he's no Martin Scorsese, though.
Howdy, Pilgrim. Let's go home, Iris.
And with his Taxi Driver failing, Stan is only left with one option. Kill one of his heroes. Kill Ronald Reagan.
Remember, you only need to wing him.
Oh no, just wing him!
Wow, thank you. Jeez, that would have been ugly.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
While the idea of this whole thing being to save Christmas seems a bit trivial, Stan does recognise that more important than anything is that he has his wife and kids.
If the Soviets control the U.S., there really won't be a Christmas.
I'll miss all that, but at least I'll still have you and the kids.
What kids? If you don't fix this, you and Francine might never meet. Your kids might never be born.
Francine, I came back here to save Christmas, but the most important part of Christmas is you and the kids.
American Dad is often overlooked in the shadow of Family Guy, but this is a great example of what the show can offer. The constant conflict Stan faces with his conservative values in an ever-changing world. The wacky sci-fi explorations it often goes on, and it's all wrapped in a festive bow that's a bit It's a Wonderful Life, it's a bit Christmas Carol. And ultimately it gives us the really sweet message that regardless of what the holidays or Christmas mean to you, and it means many different things to many different people, it's about us spending time with the people we love.
We're having Christmas after all.
You fixed everything!
He sure did.
This one is for you, but I think it's broken.
That's okay, beautiful. I already have everything I want.
Which should hit you right here. And if it doesn't, I'm sure Roger will point you in the right direction.
I got your Christmas right here. That's where my genitals are.
Ho ho ho! I hope you enjoy that, and I'd really enjoy if you liked and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Or you can check out the last episode where we talked about Christmas TV classics. And remember, if you're watching this, Merry Christmas! Well, we went to the past this time with Stan Smith. How about we go to a more contemporary Christmas next time with another Seth MacFarlane joint? Stick around.
Hey, boy, what day is this?
Why, it's Christmas, sir.
That's wonderful! Now get the hell off my lawn!